Welcome to our final video of the year. Yes, something. You're looking at me, I'm like, well, no. We've decided to Christmify the room because officially it's all kicking off out there in the land, both online and in stores. So our last guest of the year, second time on the couch this year, is the wonderful Cecelia Ahern.
Woo!
All in our Christmas Day dress, seemingly. So I can see her with the turkey. It's going
Christmas earring.
beautiful. And you're here with another book.
I am.
Because you obviously do grown-up books too, other than the YA stuff.
I do.
This is number 14 in total. Look at
Yeah.
you. You're so mature now. My God, you're like an old writer. Like someone who, like, you're getting like.
Why
she's
do I
retired.
come here? Why do I come here?
So,
Just get abuse.
tell us about Lyrebird is a very different. The last few have been slightly different in a way, but we'll come to that. But
Yeah.
tell me about Lyrebird. Why that, and where did the idea come from?
So, a lyrebird, I'll tell you what it is first.
Yes.
A lyrebird is a ground-dwelling bird that's from Australia, and it has this ability to be able to mimic every single. I cannot talk to this man without laughing.
I have that effect. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Yes, I'm trying to be serious.
Look at you. I'm gonna
Yes,
look
you look
over
over
here.
and
Okay.
yes.
So this bird can famously mimic every single sound around it, and I saw it on a David Attenborough documentary, and it just captured my imagination. It was such a quirky little bird, and I was showing it to my daughter, and we started trying to mimic the sounds that the lyrebird was making, and it was making that sounds of construction sounds in the forest, or of video games, or camera shutters, or mobile phones and car alarms, and it was a bird, and it was just, I thought it was amazing. So we started trying to make those sounds, and in that moment I kind of had my light bulb moment of what if I created a character who has the ability of a lyrebird, obviously.
Yes, because that's yes.
And and I loved doing it because it was I basically took all the qualities of this bird and built my character from that.
Yes.
And so Laura is the character, is the kind of human manifestation of a lyrebird.
Not a mockingjay, a lyrebird.
Yes, a lyrebird.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
a mockingjay, yeah.
Anyway, and probably especially in the more recent books, you've not saying that the others all had the same formula, but they were kind of similar. But then in the last probably few, you've seemed to have gone to a different kind of level of writing as regards the ideas are getting slightly quirkier and more. Just different to your early writing. Why do you think that is? Or how does when you're now in the process of thinking where you're going next? So how does Cecelia Ahern stumble across the next idea, or is there always something in the back of your mind that you've been?
Well, to be honest, in a way, the books have always been kind of quirky because you think of all those magic realism ones. You know, like If You Could See Me Now is about an invisible friend, or A Place Called Here is about a place where missing things go. So they've always kind of had something quirky in them. But I've just stopped that whole magic realism thing, and they've been quite. I don't know if this isn't a magical story because it's just a woman with different abilities.
Yeah.
But I was inspired by a clip on David Attenborough, and then The Marble Collector was inspired by the idea of a woman who's lost her marbles, and that kind of it grew from there. So I find inspiration from the most bizarre places.
Yeah.
I always say it's observation, experience, and imagination, and I just take those three things together. Right now I have about 3 ideas in my mind for the next one, and they're all kind of fighting against each other to see who will be victorious.
The Hunger Games going on. Yeah, another Hunger Games.
That's pretty
reference.
much what goes on in my head, to be honest.
One will survive. And Cork. Why did you pick Cork?
Because when I was learning about lyrebirds, I wanted to find the equivalent in Ireland where they would be living. So they're always found in places of absolute grandeur and beauty and national parks, forest parks, and Guggenbarra was just the perfect place for that. So it fit in with the setting of where a lyrebird would live.
Yeah.
And she's a forager, and she kind of just sings in the forest, and everything about her is pretty much what a lyrebird does.
Oh, very good.
But she's a person who also speaks, by the way.
It's not a musical. It's not a musical or a soundical, whatever. The 2016. I know there's a lot of people have opinions of how 2016 was for them.
Yeah.
Some most negative with all the crazy stuff. But it's been a really good year for you as regards 2 books.
Yeah.
You at this stage you've recovered from the YA wave. How was that whole experience? Obviously, it's coming again next year in March. But has that been amazing? Just different, or how was you felt as just a different type of audience, or?
It was different. I felt like I was starting again in a way. It was like my first book. It was for a different audience, and that shouldn't really change things. But I just remembered I had to knock yourself out.
Fudge.
But I was doing different kinds of events, like going to schools and doing all these very different. There was a convention in Vegas where we were doing role play and crazy games and quizzes and they're not. It's not usually what you do with a book like this. So it was very different, and I was on 2 different tours of America while I was writing this, and it's been a crazy year, but really really fun. Like I'm really.
And book 2, March Perfect.
Yeah, that will be April 7th. I think is the date. For Perfect. I can't wait to do all that stuff again.
So obviously now you're heading into we're now getting into the Christmas mood. We're there already, obviously.
Wearing my Christmas dress.
Where reading? What have you got a pile of books that you've been dying to read all year?
I have a huge pile of books. And one I just started reading is Graham Norton's Holding.
Ah, yes.
Which I'm really enjoying, and I have so many. So a lot of them are advanced proof copies, and I can't wait to read them.
Now is a good time because of the spring and all the proofs start to you're like, oh my god, I got the Chabon and I'm losing my mind with excitement, ready to read that.
Ooh.
But and Christmas for you, like in general, are you one of those people who embraces the madness, or do you go get away from me and take that turkey, or how does your Christmas work?
No, I love Christmas. Christmas makes me happy. I have a huge family and I have kids, so it's really just the whole Santa thing is very exciting.
Yes.
That beats everything. The 2 coming down the stairs.
Yeah.
Is he come? Where is he not?
This is you, not the kids.
Yeah, just me.
Yeah, absolutely. God. Okay, I would like to thank the Messer, that is Cecelia Ahern, very important author and Messer, Cecelia Ahern, for coming to be our final guest on the couch until the next guest turns up, because you just never know. It's been absolutely amazing, out online and in stores, and I just want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. Say Merry Christmas to the people.
Merry Christmas to the people. I hope you have a very happy Christmas.
And be well and read loads of books. Don't be watching box sets because they're not good for you. Thank you.
Well.